Beating the odds, week 6. We have yet to have a losing week. We haven't had a lot of big winning weeks, but we are 31-29 on the year. Season standings, we have Mike Storey now in second place. So we have Sean Goch at 11-4, Mike Storey 9-4-1, myself 8-8, and Joe bringing up the pooper at 3-12. He looks to pick it up. I look to pick it up. Let's hit the phones.
Hello.
Mike Storey, sportsbettingintel.com, the best place to shop books, compare lines. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Rob? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Need a big week out of you this week. Sean overtook you for the lead, man.
Yeah, man, that was brutal.
It was
that bad beat all over it. I'm not happy. Not happy.
All right, we'll come back with a vengeance here, man. What do you got?
All right, so let's go. Number one, we're gonna pick a Atlanta Falcons player. I'm going all props this week. I'm gonna try to shake things up a little bit.
All right.
Back on the horse. So here we go. Drake London over 43.5 receiving yards, -115 on DraftKings. I know that's a lot for a team that really wants to run the ball, right? They're not a passing team, but neither of these tight ends are getting it done. Jonnu Smith is a little banged up. It's a matchup. The Washington defense, especially their defense against the pass, is just horrendous. So for me, it's too good of a matchup to pass up. Drake London can get that on 2 catches, so I'm going over 43.5.
Yeah, they just gave up 200-something yards to DJ Moore, so I like that. That's a really low number.
Yeah, I think so. And then this one's a little higher number, but they're going to need him. It's TJ Hockenson over 53.5 at -110 over on DraftKings. And that is, I think we all know, this is taking advantage of the situation here where, unfortunately, Justin Jefferson's out for 4 weeks, maybe longer. Let's go over 53.5.
I love that. I'm going to probably bet that one. That seems real juicy. It should be about 64, 65.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. And then this one, I like this one too. I'm a little trepidatious here because of what happened with the Ravens last week, but this is Zay Flowers over 4.5 reception. It's a little pricey. It's -120 on DraftKings, but I don't think that they drop as many passes as they did last week. And everybody knows what happened with the Ravens. 7 drops last week. Zay Flowers is a promising rookie for this team. Lamar Jackson's playing well. All of his metrics say he's playing well. This is not his fault, this loss last week. It has everything to do with pass catchers.
Yeah, he gets those 1 or 2 screen passes too, which are just free catches.
Yes, sir. So hopefully 3-0, maybe 2-1. Let's get back on it. I want to overtake that lead again.
All right, sir. Enjoy your weekend.
Good luck, Rob.
All right, see ya. It's a Sean Gocher on the line. He has crushed the books on Twitter on a pretty nice run recently. Overtook first place. What's up, buddy?
Just crushing the books. How you doing?
That's a very great answer. What do you got for me this week?
All right. We're going to start here with Baltimore. -4.5 currently on DraftKings.
Okay.
Said it probably twice. Tightened our pass funnel. Baltimore had an ugly loss. I think they bounced back. I'll go with Baltimore -4.5.
You fucking hate the Titans, man.
I do hate the Titans.
Always have, always will.
We're going with Saints money line. It's -120 currently on DraftKings. I think they're the better team. Much better defense than Houston's faced in the past. Had problems against Atlanta. Saints way better defense, better team. I think they have no problem beating them. Saints money line. Let me go over to Miami. Carolina is absolutely terrible in yards per pass allowed. They've allowed 6+ yards per play versus Seattle Vikings and the Lions. Probably going to be a little bit more against Miami. So Miami's -14.
All right, that's a lot of points. You love Miami, too. He loves Miami. He hates Tennessee. It's been working for him, though. He's 11-4.
I think it's going to continue working, but we'll see.
All right, buddy. I will talk to you soon. All right, moving over to my bets here. 2-1 last week. A couple decent weeks in a row. Got some great props coming for you here. First bet. This man's a little dinged up, but he has struggled the last 3 weeks. It's Chris Olave. And his receiving number is 56.5. His rushing and receiving is also 56.5. I looked this up. He has yet to have a career carry. No carries in the NFL. They have not been getting the ball in his hand. I see there's a chance they give him an end around, maybe get 12 free yards there, but I'm betting the over total yards for Olave, 56.5. It's a get-right game for him. Next bet, another guy that's been struggling major, Devontae Smith. He had 1 catch for 6 yards last week on, I believe it was 6 targets. So they're going to force-feed him kind of like they force-fed Dallas Goedert last week. His number receiving yards, 51.5. Really like that. I see him getting this in the first half. Last bet here, my boy Justin Fields. He's been slinging it all over the yard. What he hasn't been doing is rushing very much. This game, Minnesota's defense isn't great. Their linebackers aren't very fast. Over 49.5 rushing yards. I see him breaking off a big one in this game, possibly a 50-yard rush in itself. I'm predicting at least 75, 80 yards rushing. I also like his alternate rushing yards. It's, I think, 100 yards for Fields is a plus 900. I think he has a really good shot.
How we doing, Rob?
Good. Joe Holokovsky. Find him on OnlyFans. Sexy Italian guy. He's ready to win some bets this week.
Oh, I sure hope so. Yeah, I'm chasing.
He's chasing.
Not a good feeling. You know, happens to the best of us sometimes. That's why it's called gambling. But, yeah, never quit, man. I'm ready to go. I got 3 solid picks. I think they're all going to come in. I'm going over 32.5 receiving yards for Kyle Pitts.
All right. Yeah,
I think that's
good
a
week last
doable
week.
number. Yeah, I mean, the talent is there. Target beast. He woke up last week, over 32.5 receiving yards. Second one, another player prop. You know, Dallas Cowboys, they got embarrassed by the 49ers. Wasn't even a game. They're better than that. I think they come out pissed off, chip on their shoulder. The Chargers' defense is not that good at all. I think they're letting up total over 400 yards a game on average this year. I'm going over 67.5 Tony Pollard rush yards.
I like that. I think I already bet something like that already. So, yeah, it's he should do it. He should definitely do that.
Yeah, I was looking for receptions for him, too. Wasn't out there quite yet on Draftkings, so I'm going to be looking at that as well. Maybe even combination of yards for him. So, go Cowboys, I suppose.
Yeah.
We'll see what they're made of, I guess, against the Chargers here.
All right, buddy, last bet.
All right, third bet. You know, it's a tough game. This is the Seattle at Cincinnati Bengals game. I'm going to go with another player prop. I think Seahawks are going to want to try to run the ball and keep the ball out of Burrow's hands. I think if they let Burrow and Chase do their thing, Cincinnati's going to be able to kick some ass. So for that reason, ball control game, they're going to run a little bit. I'm thinking over 68.5 rushing yards for Kenneth Walker III.
Ooh, okay, all right. He's been underutilized a bit because of Charbonnet, but he is their best back.
Absolutely. So, you know, that one is probably the most risky, I'd say, but I am confident in all 3. Time to turn it around. Let's start this win streak.
All right, let's keep beating the odds. I will talk to you soon, Joseph.
Have a good weekend.
See you, man. All right, let's hope for a big week, and let's keep beating the odds.
We're beating the odds. We were beating the odds. We were